What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you or showing you the best good budget gaming PC for 2023. So first thing you want to go to eBay, and then after you head over there you want to find a cheap office PC. I know a lot of other YouTubers have been giving this suggestion, like a Dell Optiplex. A lot of people have been saying go get a Dell Optiplex. They're pretty good right now, and I mean they've been good for quite a long time. But what I'm going to say, Dell Optiplex isn't the only way you can go. Because if you scroll down, most of these are SFF, small form factor, which trust me, you do not want to get. You want to get a big tower, like one of these, but I won't say this one. Minimum 8 gig of RAM, and try go for 4th gen. And for bonus, try get a hard drive for extra storage so you can buy a smaller SSD, I would say. But right now, the Dell Optiplexes have been mostly bought. You can only find small form factors. So I would say if you can't find that, then go for Lenovo PC. I don't know. Go for that. And if not that, I think I have no idea how to say it. It's like, I think it's like Fujitsu, something like that, right? Let me know in the comments if you can on how to say it. But here we go. This one's a trade-off. You either get an i5 and 4 gig of RAM, but as I stay away from that unless you can get a stick of 4 gig for like a few pounds, a few dollars, then go for it. But if you can't, then what you're gonna want to do, I spelled Lenovo wrong. You're going to want to search up PC. Now, this isn't what you're actually going to want to do if you'll buy something off here, but look on here first, and then here you can find a model, like the Dell Vostro, search it, and then you can see if there's any cheap for that, like the Dell Inspiration. This is terrible with 2 gig of RAM, and only go for 3rd gen if it has an i5, I would say. But still go for 4th gen. I think 4th gen gets USB 3, which is really good, so I'd advise you to go for that. If you keep looking, maybe you'll find one. I would say the only case you'll go for small form factor, a slim tower, is if it's 6th gen, then I would honestly say go for it. But the max you should pay for one of these office Dell Optiplex is whatever you're going for. Max like maybe £60 or 40. I would advise you go 40 so you have room for an SSD, but if not, an SSD isn't a must-have. Sure, it makes your life so much easier, boots faster, but it's not in the budget. It's not in the budget. Simple. Now this one is perfect. £50, 6th gen, 4 gig of RAM. Right, this one is really good. Fortunately, there's not many left, but that one's really good. I'd you go for that. Next, what you want to go do once you find your tower, I'd say look for as long as you can, as long as your patience will allow you to. You'll go for either a RX 460, RX 460, which they go for £60 normally. If you go to somewhere like CEX, you can probably find one for 50 quid, and that's just you set up, plug in and go. So if you go for RX 460, let it load. Look, cheap, £45. Now you have £5 to do whatever you want. That's lower than the recommended budget. Or shows you right here 2 options. two really good options. You either go for your RX 560, which is pretty good. It's much better than the RX 560, and it will be £5 over the budget. Well, it depends how much you spent on the tower. If you spent £50, then this will be £5 over budget. If you spent £40, this you would still have £5 left. Now, the next option is preferred in some cases, is to go for the RX 550. Now, I don't know about this card. I've heard it's pretty decent. So if you want to give it a go, let me know down in the comments if it's good. But that's all. And then for an SSD, all you can do is go for Amazon, and then you can just find an easy SSD. Just search up SSD, and this is out your budget. Now I'm going to tell you some great upgrade paths that you can go for. The first is an i5. If you go for an i3, but an i5 4th gen, they sell for literally £8, £2 shipping. Now you get that's just a great deal. But that's all I'd say that you should really do for your upgrade path, and for sure go for 16 gig of RAM. And if you haven't already got an SSD, go for the SSD straight away. Then you've got a decent enough system that will probably be able to do light recording, light editing, probably going to be able to record Minecraft, Fortnite, like esport titles. Don't expect to play AAA titles. Maybe you'll get away with some AAA titles, but for sure not every AAA title. But that's all I can say, except one more thing. Thermal paste. Do £3, reapply your thermal paste. If you want a tutorial and all that, let me know in the comments. And if you want to know how to actually build this system and all the benchmarks, let me know down in the comments. But that is going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the video that's right there. Click that video right there. Yeah, right there.